Alright guys, this is actually supposed to be part 2 of my speed paint, but I didn't get that done because we had like a really hot spell for the last 2 days, and it was just, I couldn't do anything. So I'm still working on finishing that speed paint, but for now I thought I'd give you a little sketchbook tour of my sketchbooks. And like I said in my previous video, I don't really use my sketchbooks too often. I will use them for story ideas and stuff like that, but I don't really use them, so or I never complete them. So this is an older one that I have here that I don't know if you can see that inscription, but it says 2007, which was it was a Christmas gift from my mom. My mom did this. She colored all that in and everything to help me get me started on actually doing a journal like every single day, which I don't always do, but I do sometimes. So because some of this stuff is really old and really cringy, I'm gonna skip you guys ahead to, you know, non-cringy bad art stuff. So as you can see from this is actually a sketch for one of the books I'm working on. This is supposed to be like an opening plate, you know, when you open a book and it has that inscription on it. So it's just my main character sitting here reading a book. Let's go to the next one. Again, this was for the back panel. So it's a little birthday candle that's been blown out, and you have roses and stuff supposed to be coming down into the window and everything. And here I have like little notes to remind myself that when I do a quick sketch like this, when I go and do a more formal one, I can see those notes and add them in a little bit later. And random unicorn girl doodle here. I'm guessing she's supposed to be half tree because it sort of looks like a trunk here and wings, and I don't know. Unicorn girls are awesome. I love drawing them. And here I have a rough sketch of a character design, which I actually have a completed one. I don't think you can see him anywhere online yet. I don't have him posted anywhere. But this is his rough design. So again, roses, and this I guess is supposed to be like a mucha border. It's very Art Nouveau-ish. So he's my second main character to my novel that I'm working on. And this was just, I wanted to come up with like a playing card, I guess, for my characters. And I had this little rough idea for like, I guess it's like the hearts card. So here they have like a sword in a heart-shaped design and everything, and they'd have like the heart playing card characters. So it's supposed to be like an Art Nouveau look too, well, with this. I never actually did a final sketch for this, so this is just a rough idea that's lived as a rough idea. And random writing. Again, this is for my novel that I've been actually working on for a few years, and this is supposed to be the front cover, so a rough idea for that. And here I have some wand designs, some crown designs, a little bit of a logo or tattoo designs for the main bad guy, I guess you would say, in my book. And his symbols, more symbols for my book. Some more wand designs, little crest designs, and like chest plate design here. And I have all these little notes on it. And this is actually for a one-shot manga I am working on. This is the first rough idea that I sketched down for it. Again, another idea, a story idea that's done here. I guess it looks like I called it Little Lamb, so I have to review that one. More random doodles, story ideas. I'm just gonna speed through here because it's just story ideas and not actual sketches. here a random doodle here. I usually use these for like practices, so I'll for like let me just say hand warm-ups. So I'll use this for hand warm-ups just to start with, just to relax and get myself going. And again, this is for my manga idea. This is her first incarnation design of the main character, and this was done, I guess, 2014 I did this, and she's changed a lot. She doesn't look like this now. She looks a lot different. I am going to, let's see, hi, okay, sorry about that. So this is her first incarnation, so I did, you know, a rough sketch idea of how I wanted her to look. And so she actually ended up looking like this. I hope you guys can see that okay. So this is her final, absolute final design here, which I think she looks a lot prettier. So moving on. And this is a rough design of her friend, which I actually didn't like the first time I did this. I just thought I got his arms completely wrong. So again, this is his finished design here, which I am working on coloring very, very slowly. And this is again for the other novel I'm working on. One of my main characters has a very, very special whip, which I did the design and workings and little notes and everything on here. So this is my story. These are page layouts, just so I have a clue of how I want everything to look. Again, I have more crests and sword designs from my novel, wands and crests, again for each of the level of military I have in my book. So again, so you see Black Knights, so their swords and everything here, and their wands. They're supposed to be really super, super evil. So more swords and wand ideas, an incomplete wand idea, which I'm working on right now. And again, this is for my one-shot manga, so I have the names of all the characters, their school motto, and the school crest, and teacher's name, what year they're in, and everything. So pretty cool. And here, there are wand ideas, and again, more notes on how they look physically, so when I'm coloring them, I know how to color their hair and everything, their eyes. And this is supposed to be on the school. So this is a very, very rough idea that I had sketched out. And this here, I'll show you the final design. I hope you guys can see that. So this is its final sketch design of the dragon on the school, which in his mouth he'll be holding a flag that will hang down. So I am working on this one, a more finalized rough sketch. Pretty cool. I'm very proud of this dragon because dragons are hard to draw. So I'm very happy with how this is turning out so far. Okay, moving on, some more rough page ideas, and again, some more notes, and that's it for this one. So hopefully I can finish this someday because it's old. And this is the new one I bought last year to help, you know, push me forward that I would maybe actually finish this one. So this says freedom, and this is for when those 12 people in Paris were murdered at the beginning of January last year. Random weird doodle, some more unicorn girl doodles, and some weird bird things down here, and just, I don't know, I guess this was like hand practice, hand relaxation practice sketch that you see here, and it's just lots of hair all over the place. Another girl with butterflies coming from her hair. So I did this actually while watching Doctor Who, one of these things, so it was again a hand relaxation practice. And a little foxy girl, again, just as practice. I really would like to do a finalized sketch of this one because she came out really pretty, and I was so happy. She looks so pretty. And this was actually done for a commission of a fox logo that I did for someone that came out really excellent. I nearly cried that the fox came out so well. So these are some rough ideas I did first before I moved on to a more finalized sketch. And here's Totoro and the little soot sprite from My Neighbor Totoro, one of my favorite movies to watch when I'm feeling a little bit down. It always picks me up. So that's that. And here we have two little flying kitties that are actually supposed to be Bailey J's cats, if you've heard of her, and it's Kiki and Midna, because they're so super cute in her blogs, and they were really fun to draw. And again, I'm working on another commission, so these are some rough ideas I did before I started, and they got all approved. And that, again, I'm still working on it, so it's not yet done. So I'm going to show you some other rough sketches. I'm going to put this piece of paper here so you guys can see them a bit better. So I have a ladybug girl sketch, and sorry about she's a bit naked, but this turned out really nice. And like I said, I tend to sketch on tracing paper simply because I can scale it, and if I like how everything turns out, then I can do this, and then I can just transfer it to good paper and finalize the sketch and everything and make it look super nice. And so I hope to actually get to coloring this one time. I hope. Fingers crossed. And let's see. Oh yeah. Here is that fox commission I did as a logo for someone, which you can actually, if you look up Mora Designs, you can actually find the finalized version of this on her page. So this was for her. So this is the rough sketch I started with before I made a cleaner sketch, and then before I transferred it to my good paper and colored it and everything. And here we have another one of a horned fairy, which again, as I said in my previous video, I do a lot. This was actually supposed to be for a journal cover, which, I don't know, I never actually finished. So hopefully that will be finished one day. Let's see what else. Oh, here's another little sketch I did, which actually I liked her final designs. It's supposed to be like a horned, again, a horned fairy girl, which I actually did complete a nicer sketch of this, which she turned into that. I hope you guys can see that. Which again, I hope it's another thing I hope to finish. But again, sometimes I just start sketching and it's just like I get all these ideas for sketches, and I never actually finish them because all my other projects come in the way, and I have to finish those projects first. So maybe one day she'll be done. And this, you guys seen this. This is from my speed inking tutorial, so this is the entire sketch that she came from. And again, it was filled with a whole bunch of fairies, but I picked her out. And she's the one I'm actually finishing coloring, so I hope my next video that you see will be me finally doing the second part of that speed ink, which I'm coloring her. So again, I love this little fairy down here too, so I'm sort of figuring out how I can work these all in. But again, they live as a sketch for right now. And another weird random doodle, hair everywhere, just so much hair. So I think that is about it and what I have to show you guys. So I know it's not really like a sketchbook because it's not. I only had a few drawings in my sketchbook, which I really need to finish. So I am working on this one, like I said earlier, and I hope when I do another sketchbook update, I will have more sketches in here to show you guys, which is more than this. It's random doodles, which I will try really hard to, but again, this is what I usually prefer working on, so you'll probably see more of that. So I guess it's like, I guess you could call this like a sketch dump, I guess you could say. But I hope you guys enjoyed that, and thank you so much for your comments that you guys given me recently and suggestions, and thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.